this is the first scene in the book where we see Reuben. Well, we see that he was born and that his lungs couldn't fill, and so the main action of the scene is Mr. Land coming in and causing air to fill his lungs. And so this scene, besides introducing us to the actual main characters of the book, also it establishes the concept of Mr. Land as a miracle worker. And that's something that recurs basically throughout the entire book.
Who are your characters?
Anna Kyoto is playing Mrs. Land.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Williams is Dr. Noakes. And Ronnie is Mr. Land.
Okay.
In September 1951, Jeremiah Land walks around the block outside Wilson Hospital. His eyes are closed, and he seems to be praying. He rounds the block for the 5th time when the air quickens. He opens his eyes and discovers he's running, sprinting across the grass towards the door. In the delivery room, Helen Land lies dazed in the hospital bed, barely comprehending Dr. Noakes. After some attempts to fill newborn Reuben Land's lungs by Dr. Noakes, Reuben lies uncovered on a metal table, which is over there. Dr. Noakes is on the verge of giving up and having to break the news to a wailing Mrs. Land when Jeremiah skids into the room, heads for Reuben, and picks him up. Though out of breath from his sprint and into the hospital, he remains remarkably composed.
Breathe. Jeremiah, it's been 12 minutes. Breathe! Jeremiah, there will be brain damage. His lungs can't fill. We've done everything we can.
There must be something else you could do. My boy can't be not breathing. He's too strong.
Jeremiah leans down to lay Reuben down on the table, takes off his black canvas jacket, pretends to take off his black canvas jacket, and wraps him in it. Dr. Noakes persists.
Sometimes it's just not worth trying. We have to leave it to Almighty God.
Oh my God!
At this, Jeremiah turns and slaps Dr. Noakes, dumbfounded and aghast. Noakes goes down, now lying on his side. Helen cries out, and Jeremiah turns back to Reuben.
I don't understand. I didn't smoke. I didn't do anything wrong. How could this have happened?
Mrs. Land seems to be muttering to herself at this point, for Jeremiah is far too focused on making his little clay boy come to life.
Reuben Land, in the name of living God, I'm telling you to breathe.
Oh my God! Look!
Jeremiah lets out a sigh of relief as his son takes in the air, a smile spreading across both of their faces. Somehow, Reuben's lungs had filled, and Jeremiah establishes himself as a miracle worker. Peace Like a River is punctuated with Jeremiah's miracles, and the expectation of a miracle causes dramatic tension in the book. Nonetheless, this one scene introduces us to not only the book's main characters, but to the themes of miracles and faith, which are present throughout the novel, as well as the initial cause for Reuben's admiration towards his father.